Welcome on to the stream here at Lakota East. We are bringing you some varsity women's volleyball, and we are very excited to present the Springboro Panthers taking on the Lakota East Thunderhawks here in the home opener. This is going to be a big game for Lakota East. Cooper, why don't you let us know a little bit about what we should expect to see in this game?
Well, coming off a disappointing loss, 46-54, let's see if they can get a good start in this home opener.
And I think some keys for Lakota East, we're going to have to spread out the ball a little bit, make some big-time plays. Of course, we do have a bunch of big-time players on this team in Bella Sturgill, Madison Springmeyer, Bailey Bacher, some of those names. But of course, Springboro, they're an incredible team, going 22-5 in their last season. What is one key to victory for Lakota East?
Well, let's see if they can get a few more players involved today. They only had 6 players score points in their last game.
We are coming into the national anthem. We will be back in just one moment with the game.
I'm Bailey. And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field to court and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Ryder Hook set another new school record for the single season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crushed it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state. Good luck, the whole school's behind you.
And let's not forget about our girls' volleyball team who battled all the way to become district runner-ups. Way to fight hard and finish strong.
From soccer and golf to tennis and cheer, our fall athletes gave it everything they had, and it showed.
We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletes who made all GMC teams this season.
These players stood out in soccer, cross country, golf, and tennis, showing the best of what Lakota East Athletics is all about.
Way to represent. We are proud of every single one of you.
Now as the temperature drops, things are heating up for winter sports.
That means it's time for basketball, wrestling, bowling, gymnastics, swimming, and even chess to take center stage.
Tryouts and practices are underway, and we can't wait to see our athletes hit the courts, mats, lanes, and pools.
Make sure to come out and support because nothing says school spirit like a packed crowd of Thunderhawk fans.
Congrats again to all of our fall athletes for an amazing season, and good luck to everyone starting their winter sports journey.
Keep working hard, keep representing, and as always, let's go Thunderhawks!
I'm Caleb Holt. I'm here for your club highlight for the week, and this week we're here with Chess Club. What got you interested in chess?
I was interested in chess first from just playing with my dad, just as a kid, like when I was 6 or something, and then it just seemed like fun, so I played my first chess tournament, and that was cool, so I just kind of kept on doing it and kept on learning.
I grew up with 5 siblings, and growing up, we often played one another just for fun.
And what's the most rewarding part about the chess community here at East?
Just playing for practices and having fun.
Well, Mr. Carter's quite nice. I like him. Clubs is fun. It builds a sense of community.
Being able to learn with other people, play chess with other people, learn them as a person, know them as a person, and then play them in chess.
Welcome back here from the Hawks Nest. We're just about ready to go. Starters have been announced for Lakota East. It is going to be number 11, Bailey Bacher, number 12, Macy Hill, number 13, Peyton Bucher, number 22, Bella Sturgill, and number 24, Isadore McCune. And for Springboro, as tipped off, it'll be number 1, Leah Wilhite. Number 11, Bailey Cumbo. Number 14, Lorelei Blair. Number 23, Mackenzie Jones. And number 34, Addie Martin. East, a lot of strong pressure here, but Springboro matching with some great defense.
Already seeing some great ball movement here by the Hawks.
Hands it off to McCoon, passes it to Bacher. Back to Macy Hill. Still no shots yet. Sturgill in for 2 for the first points of this game.
And that's exactly what they needed to get a good start off to this game. Build some momentum.
Now Springboro driving down, and that'll be a great 2-point shot for number 23, Mackenzie Jones.
Now let's see if they can step it up defensively here.
Hands it off. Bacher in the back. Looking to go for 3. Still too many people outside. Passes it off to Bucher. She's just looking for anybody open, but this Springboro defense holding strong. Hands it to Sturgill. She makes a push forward, flips it over, and it's missed. Springboro takes possession there. Moving downfield, they hand it off to number 23, Mackenzie Jones. Just misses. They will retain possession. And it bounces out of bounds.
Now they might not get a lot of free passes like that tonight, so they really need to step it up defensively.
I would agree. They definitely need to find a way to make the plays happen. Find open field, open court. Get something going here. Springboro with pressure again. Bit of an undershoot from number 34, Addie Martin, but it bounces into the hands of number 11, making the shot, Bailey Cumbo. Very quickly here, Springboro has the lead. Sturgill on the push, tries to make the shot, and it's missed. Springboro retains possession. Hand it off. Back to Wilhite. She's looking for somebody open. Anybody. Passes it over to Lorelei Blair, who tries to get to Mackenzie Jones, but it is a missed shot out of bounds.
After letting up 56 points last game, they haven't looked too bad so far, but we're only a few minutes in.
And it is in. Addie Martin with a great 2-point shot under heavy coverage from Sturgill. And Springboro quickly finding some momentum in this game. And that was an attempted pass from Peyton Bucher, trying to get it over to number 24, Isadore McCoon. Missed shot, passed over to Sturgill, to Bucher, now back to Sturgill. Passes it to McCoon. She's trying to find somebody open. Sturgill was the answer. She's trying to find some pressure. And that pressure comes in the form of Peyton Bucher. And that's another field goal made for Peyton.
Let's see if East can get some more people involved here. It seems like only the same 2 people are taking shots.
And they call a stoppage here. It is a foul on Peyton Bucher. And that'll let Springboro get a chance from the sideline. And a incredible 3-point shot from Addie Martin, quickly stacking up the points in this game. It's her 5th. The East just needs to do a better job at getting some wide open shots. They've
had a few so far, and they just haven't found a way to capitalize.
And I just think that has to be a credit to some of Springboro's incredible defense. Oh, and a great block there from Bailey Bacher. And they're going to allow a substitution. It looks like Amelia Johnson and Addie Nelson going in for Springboro, and Madison Hiveden going in for Lakota East.
Also, Madison Springmeyer checking into the game for Lakota East.
Yes. So a couple different personnel changes there. Springboro still in possession of the ball. Another three-point try, in with ease from Leah Wilhite.
That's not what you want to see starting off this game.
Sturgill now in possession. She's trying to get a grasp of what the field looks like right now. Trying to get it over. She gets it to Bacher. Bacher for three, and it is in. That is Bailey Bacher's first three-point shot on the season, and it couldn't come at a better time. Another substitution here for Springboro. In comes Addie Parrott.
You know, offensively, this has been a great start. Getting the ball to your playmakers, getting them some open shots, but defensively is where they need to step it up.
And hopefully with some offensive momentum that can help them build on this defense. Sturgill, and it appears that there's a foul called.
Looks like it's going to be on Springboro, and the ball stays with Lakota East.
And they'll be giving it to, and Bucher now subbing out McCoon. A lot of personnel changes early on in this game for Lakota East. Bucher trying to find a window. Almost taken away by number 23, Mackenzie Jones, but then it does get taken away by Amelia Johnson. And Mackenzie Jones almost made it, passes it back for three. It's Addie Parrott. What a shot.
That is going to be her first bucket of the season, and what a great way to do it.
I feel like Lakota East defense definitely has to tighten up here. Oh, and a great three from Madison Hiveden. And Lakota East trying to stay in it here, trying to gain some momentum.
We've seen a lot of back and forth scoring here. Now, can one of these teams capitalize on defense?
And a great shot there from Addie Nelson. Springboro out to a 7-point lead. That is taken away by Addie Martin. She's working downfield, passes it over to Mackenzie Jones. Flies out of bounds.
Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication there.
And another substitution here. Number 24 for Lakota East, Isidore McCoon coming in. And Shiloh Estep for Springboro coming in, as well as one person I regret to say I missed. Bacher working her way down the side, trying to make a pressure, passes it over to Springmeyer, just barely misses, and Springboro will take back possession. A three-point attempt from Wilhite, and it does not go in. It goes out of bounds. And it looks like they will let Lakota East have the ball. And a timeout is called by Lakota East. We will be back in a quick 20. Welcome back. They are going to give Bella Sturgill the throw-in. Passes it off to Bucher. Ready to go. They need to work down court, trying to get something going here in the final minute of the first quarter. Bucher looking across the court, trying to find someone open. Passes it all around. And Sturgill with a shot here. She gets the 2. And that is Bella Sturgill with her. That is going to be her 7th field goal on the season.
Springboro tried to start off aggressive with the full court press, but it just wasn't enough to stop Bella Sturgill.
Springboro wasting some time off the clock. Passes it back to Mackenzie Jones. They're just hugging that middle of the court before making one. Big pressure. Passes it back for 3. Bobbles around, does not make it. Sturgill will just hold it. And at the end of the first quarter, Springboro 17, Lakota East 12. We will be back in just a couple moments.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field to court and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up,
we are back here ready to go in the second quarter of this game. Switching sides, of course. East, a strong offensive first quarter. Now they just need to bring it on the defense. What are we looking at here?
You know, their offense has looked good so far, but I would like to see a little more points because in their last game, that is what killed them, is their offense getting a slow end to the game. So let's see if they can keep up the momentum here.
Mackenzie Jones with a 3 there. East looking to respond quickly. Passes it out to Bailey Bacher. She is looking around. Finds Bucher. She makes a pressure. Tries to get it out, but it is taken away by Lorelei Blair. Quickly taken back by Bucher, who passes it to Sturgill, but it just goes right through her hands and out of bounds.
And this is what I mean. They need to capitalize on these offensive possessions.
Springboro back on the attack. A pressure from Leah Wilhite. Heavy coverage by Lakota East. They are trying to get hopefully a takeaway, that of which they only have 1 so far this game. Kenzie Jones for 2, and that is in. Mackenzie Jones has been a highlight of this game so far. And Lakota East slowly slipping away now at a 10-point deficit.
I would like to see them show some more aggression on defense, maybe full court press. They were getting some double teams on that possession, though.
Absolutely. Sturgill did get a good 2-point there, and she gets the takeaway, quickly passes out to Bacher. Springboro trying to respond. She is met with the wall, and there is a foul called. Here we go for some free throws with Bailey Bacher. We now cut to Ryan's favorite part, the free throw cam. First one good. That is Bailey Bacher's. That is going to be her first free throw on the season. Does not get the second, only 1 point on that. Now Springboro back out there.
Let's see what East's response is to number 23. She already has 7 points on the game, and there's been no response so far.
Trying to make something happen. Great coverage on all fronts by East. But Springboro holding on to the ball, waiting for the play to develop. And they call a foul on that one. That is called on Peyton Bucher. Quick sub. Bucher will come out, and in will come Kylie Wesco. Back to Jones. Passes it in. It is missed by Addie Martin. And they're going to call a foul on Macy Hill for holding. Back to Jones, trying to find some open space. Gets it back. Blair for three, just barely misses, and then Bacher knocks it out of Cumbo's hands. And they will give it to Springboro on the throw-in. And Madison Springmeyer subbing out for Bailey Bacher on this one. Pressure being created for the three, and it is missed and taken away by Madison Springmeyer. East with a golden opportunity to get some points after a long Springboro possession. Back to McCoon. For three. No good by Bailey Bacher. Subbing in number 32, Amelia Johnson for Springboro. Cooper, I really feel like this defense has stepped up a lot. What are you seeing out there?
They definitely have stepped it up. They've switched from playing man to zone here, and they've definitely been getting after the ball carrier.
You can see it right there, great pressure. And it made Addie Martin miss two different shots. That is what we like to see out there.
Now that they have stepped it off on defense, now let's see if they can step it up on offense and get some more people involved. They only have one player on the court who has scored points so far.
And a foul is called on Springboro. And we are going to have some more free throws this time. Madison Springmeyer. First one missed. And now Bella Sturgill going onto the court, taking off McCoon. And Addie Parrott for Springboro also going on field. And Springmeyer misses both of her free throws. An opportunity that East wishes they could have had. Pass it around, Jones for three, a miss. And they'll give it to East. Now I feel like, Cooper, these penalties have played a big factor. Springboro already has two that have resulted in free throw attempts, and even though only one of them has gone for that, what could we potentially see going on with that could help East out in the long run?
You know, penalties can definitely be a momentum killer. So if Springboro has that momentum and then a penalty is called, then the momentum is just going to switch over.
An attempted takeaway by Addie Martin. Ball goes out of bounds, and East will take a throw in. Quick substitution, Peyton Bucher for Macy Hill. trying to find something here. Make something out of nothing. Bucher with a pressure. Passes it back to Madison Hividan. Now Bacher with it. Trying to get something here. Great coverage by Springboro. Bucher now with the ball moving down the court. And this heavy pressure from Springboro. And what a great defensive stand from Springboro.
This is what I mean. East just needs to capitalize on these offensive possessions. They've been very slow in the second quarter.
Quick subs for Springboro. Clock quickly winding down. This has been very fast-paced. East needs to find a way to respond. Maybe it's through this defense. And a takeaway now from Madison Hividan. She hands it off to Bella Sturgill. Over to Bailey Bacher. Sturgill looking for three. Instead moves up for two. And a great block there from Addie Martin. Quickly taken back by Bailey Bacher. It's just been back and forth all game. Bucher. Hividan missed just barely, just in front of the rim. Inches from a great three-point shot.
Only her second attempt tonight.
Another miss on the three, this time from Springboro's Leah Wilhite. Some pressure coming in. Short. And this time bounces around Addie Martin. Another 2 shots missed on great opportunities. Now here comes Amelia Johnson. Another miss. And knocked out of the hands. And just a great defensive stand there. But, oh, they call a foul on that. So Amelia Johnson will now get some free throws. Misses the first. Now here comes some subs. Macy Hill and Isidore McCoon now out there. Second free throw, good.
Springboro is showing some aggression here with the full court press. Let's see how East offense can respond to this.
Bacher trying to find something. This incredible Springboro defense showing a lot of pressure. And we can see now why they have been one of the top in the state many years running. Just unable to make any shots. McCoon looking for something. To Bacher. Mackenzie Jones on the coverage. Out to Bucher. Tries to make a shot. And unable to. Springboro now gets possession. Penalty was on Peyton Bucher. Some subs coming in now for Springboro. Bailey Cumbo and Addie Nelson. And then also Kylie Wesco for Lakota East.
He's playing some good zone defense here.
Under a minute in the half. Springboro trying to make something happen. Out to Leah Wilhite. Had to pass backwards to Mackenzie Jones. Tries to make a pressure. Some great coverage here from Lakota East. 4-3, Lorelei Blair. And that is her first points of the game. Quickly to Wesco, falls out of her hands. Springboro takes it right back. That was an opportunity missed for Lakota East. Really just unfortunate there.
They had a great opportunity to push the tempo there and just could not capitalize on the opportunity.
Sometimes this is a very fast-paced game, and sometimes that pace can get the best of you, and you aren't entirely ready for it. Mackenzie Jones at 9 points now to close out the half. 28-15 heading into the half. Springboro with a dominating 13-point lead. We will be back after halftime.
Hey Lakota East!
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Ryder Hooks set another new school record for the single season rushing yards. That's one for the books. Congratulations, Ryder.
And over in cross country, our runners crush it all season. Riley Meyer from the boys' side and the girls' team are now headed to state. Good luck, the whole school's behind you.
And let's not forget about our girls volleyball team who battled all the way to become district runner-ups. Way to fight hard and finish strong.
From soccer and golf to tennis and cheer, our fall athletes gave it everything they had, and it showed.
We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our athletes who made all GMC teams this season.
These players stood out in soccer, cross country, golf, and tennis, showing the best of what Lakota East athletics is all about.
Way to represent. We are proud of every single one of you.
Now as the temperature drops, things are heating up for winter sports.
That means it's time for basketball, wrestling, bowling, gymnastics, swimming, and even chess to take center stage.
Tryouts and practices are underway, and we can't wait to see our athletes hit the courts, mats, lanes, and pools.
Make sure to come out and support because nothing says school spirit like a packed crowd of Thunderhawk fans.
Congrats again to all of our fall athletes for an amazing season, and good luck to everyone starting their winter sports journey.
Keep working hard, keep representing, and as always, let's go Thunderhawks!
I'm Caleb Holt. I'm here for your club highlight for the week, and this week we're here with Chess Club. What got you interested in chess?
I was interested in chess first from just playing with my dad, just as a kid, like when I was 6 or something, and then it just seemed like fun, so I played my first chess tournament, and that was cool, so I just kind of kept on doing it and kept on learning.
I grew up with 5 siblings, and growing up, we often played one another just for fun.
And what's the most rewarding part about the chess community here at East?
Just playing for practices and having fun.
Well, Mr. Carter's quite nice. I like him. Clubs is fun. It builds a sense of community.
Being able to learn with other people, play chess with other people, learn them as a person, know them as a person, and then play them in chess. And it becomes really, you actually kind of build that connection. You sort of know the people and the player.
If someone wanted to join Chess Club, would they need any prior experience or?
Of course, with the game, you have a huge range of skill levels, but you do have people at the very beginner level, so anyone can just join.
With the chess club, we welcome everybody at all levels. Somebody's just shy of the grandmaster level. Of course, we'd want you in here, but in addition, we welcome anybody.
What's your favorite chess piece?
The knight.
Probably rook.
Queen.
I'm gonna go with the knight.
Senior.
Hola Thunderhawks, today we're checking out the Lakota East Spanish Club. Let's see what they've been up to. So what is Spanish Club all about?
Spanish Club is all about people who take Spanish or speak Spanish coming together in a low-pressure environment and just getting the opportunity to practice and learn more about the culture. We always eat food. We do crafts, we do games, different things like that.
What's your favorite memory or activity from Spanish Club?
Actually, every year we do a Day of the Dead cookie decorating contest, and that's one of my favorites that we do. We also, toward the end of the year, go to El Rancho Grande. We just walk over there through the parking lot, and that's always a lot of fun.
How do these activities help students connect with language and culture outside the classroom?
I think that they just give them the opportunity to see how people use Spanish in real life, and also to get to know the cultures that speak Spanish a little bit more. And so it's a really fun environment because it's not a class.
Spanish Club isn't just about learning a language, it's about celebrating culture, creativity, and connection. Back to you guys.
We're highlighting Speech and Debate Club. It meets every Wednesday after school in room 228 with Mr. Warren. Why should someone join Speech and Debate Club?
I feel like it's so helpful with improving your talking skills with other people. It's like when you guys get to that room, it's so stressful and you're so scared because you're like, you don't know who you're going to compete against. It's all random. It's a good way to get better at talking.
What do you do at competitions?
You basically go against another team, and it's based off this one topic that is given out before the competition, where you each research and pick out your points. What side drawing is decided during the actual match by a coin flip, and then whoever has better points wins.
Why did you join Speech and Debate?
So when I was a lot younger, I was really good at talking to other people and I was so confident. But then as I got into high school, those skills just like disappeared. I just got so anxious all the time. But I feel like this club was a good way to rekindle that sort of fire it had in me, like talk with other people and just share my mind, because I'm very passionate about what I think and what I believe. So this is a good outlet for me.
I'm Elizabeth Tilly Vernon, and that's this week's club highlight. Back to the desk.
Hey Hawks, this week's club spotlight is on Gardening Club. They're all about growing plants, building community, and bringing some green to Lakota East. What is the mission or purpose of the Gardening Club?
Lakota East Gardening Club is a student-led club that empowers students to make a difference in their community through gardening.
Can you tell us about the favorite project the club has worked on?
Yeah, last year we did my favorite project in the club. Last October we painted miniature pumpkins for our Halloween meeting, and with some cool different designs, we put those around the school, just to increase the seasonal spirit around the school and get ready for the Halloween season.
Wow. What's one reason the students should join the Gardening Club this year?
Students should join Gardening Club to learn how to be good stewards of their community and learn how to give back through service projects and learn just a little bit more about gardening.
Who's seeing the vision here? Who's seeing the vision here?
Hey, I'm Elizabeth Tilly Vernon, and this week's club highlight is FCA. I have leader Max Clute with me. Max, what is FCA?
So FCA stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It is a global organization where athletes can come together in community and just build in their faith and learn more about Jesus every day. So at meetings, we do worship to start. So we have 2 worship songs where we just get together and sing. And then we'll have a message by one of the leaders of FCA. And then after that, we have small groups where we all come together and just be able to build community with each other. We meet in room 200 at 7:15 a.m. every single Friday, and then every second week of the month we have breakfast in the senior cafe at the same time on Fridays at 7:15 a.m. See you guys there.
That was this week's club highlight, and I hope to see you guys on Friday at 7:15 a.m.
So the first question is, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
Low-key, Gravity Falls was fire.
Gravity Falls, okay, that was tough, okay.
What was your favorite childhood cartoon?
Elmo. Probably like Dora or Octo Buddies.
Okay, that's okay. Dang, I haven't heard that in a minute.
I think mine was Lab Rats.
Mine was definitely SpongeBob.
Probably SpongeBob.
We are back here from the Hawks' Nest. 28-15, the halftime score. Lakota East has been great on offense, but they have just been getting strongholded by this Springboro defense. Springboro with lots of takeaways, lots of blocks, which then turn into a lot of points. I mean, Mackenzie Jones already at 9 on this game. And only a couple of East players have been able to score. What is the key to adjusting the game plan and overcoming this deficit?
You know, their defense was really starting to lock it in towards the end of the first half, but their offense has had kind of a slow start. Like you said, only 3 people scoring. Let's see if they can maybe get some more people involved today.
Absolutely. And I think we all knew that Springboro, right? They were one of the best last year, 22-5 overall record. And of course, they did end up going pretty far into the playoff run. Lost 2 pretty big seniors in Bryn Martin and Anaya Trent, but I think that this core has been able to respond. Lakota East, what do they need to do to counter the defensive attack that they are seeing?
They just need to get the ball to their big playmakers like Bailey Bacher, Bella Sturgill, some players who have already had quite a big game tonight, and just capitalize on those.
I think all things considered, we are in for an entertaining second half. Starters for the second half, Bailey Bacher, Macy Hill, Madison Springmeyer, Bella Sturgill, and Isidore McCoon. For Springboro, who is off to a quick attack. And a 3 from Lorelei Blair, one of those players, as well as Leah Wilhite, Bailey Cumbo, Amelia Johnson, and Addie Nelson. East now on the attack. Sturgill trying to make something happen here, goes up, just bounces off the rim, and Springboro will get the ball back. And that is a shot made by Addie Martin. It'll be her 7th point of the game. And Springboro starting just as hot as they were earlier in this one.
East was starting to look really good defensively towards the end of the first half. Had a few struggles, and it looks like those struggles are coming back here.
Gonna need to adapt quickly. I mean, this lead is just growing and growing. East needs to make something happen, and soon. They're trying to get something going here, but this Springboro defense is a giant wall. Sturgill, another missed 2-point shot. Gives Springboro back the ball. Goes up for it. It's missed. Bacher able to take it. Let's see what the call is here. And it'll be a foul on Springboro. East now has the ball back, trying to get something going here.
What East really needs here is to start getting some wide open shots, so maybe people who haven't scored yet, to see if they can get something going and get some momentum here offensively.
It does kind of seem like all the other players, their plan is just get it to the stars, the big time players. Definitely could see some benefit from maybe spreading it out a little bit. Never know.
Completely agree.
East with the throw in. Sturgill trying to find an open player. Bacher waving her arms for it up the middle. She passes outside to Macy Hill, who passes it to Bacher. Bacher with a pressure, has to get it out to McCoon. Back to Bacher. And it is taken away by Springboro. A free shot for Addie Martin. She makes it. Absolutely no response. She was wide open there.
What a shame, because they were really starting to get some really good ball movement on that possession.
We're a timeout called. We're going to stay with you here. Just an unfortunate play there by Lakota East. They just weren't ready for the Springboro takeaway, and then subsequent pass way down court to Addie Martin. And now we're seeing East is now at a 20-point deficit with only about 13 minutes left in the game. If they want to get anything going, it's got to be now, and it has to be on offense.
We are already 3 minutes into this second half and no score yet for East. Let's see if they could get something going offensively. They had a great chance there. They had Bailey Bacher wide open in the paint, and Bella Sturgill just didn't see her, I guess.
Coach Daniel Wallace, he's really getting into it down on the sideline. Very passionate about this. We have seen this out of him before. He is trying to motivate this team to do something. Here they come out of the timeout. East only has 3 left in the game now. They used 1 in the first quarter. And McCoon will be throwing it in. And Bacher taking it down the court. Great coverage already. Mackenzie Jones. Sturgill tries to get in there. Down the middle. Mackenzie Jones steals it, tries to pass it out to Leah Wilhite. Goes out of bounds. McCoon trying to find someone. Sturgill behind the 3-point line. Moves up. Just short of a shot. It's not been the best game so far for the Flagler State commit. The Flagler College commit. Another missed shot there, this time by Springboro. Bacher bringing it up. Sturgill for 3. Another rim shot. Just not been Bella Sturgill's night. Jones gets it out to Addie Martin. A great 3-point shot there.
And East defense, they know who's going to be taking the shots for Springboro, and they just need to guard those people heavily, like number 23, Mackenzie Jones, or number 34, Addie Martin.
Bacher tries for the 2-point shot. Cannot get it. But she will be able to take some free throws. And they missed the first. They missed the first shot. Some subs are made. Second attempt now for Bacher. And another brick. Lakota East now 1 for 6 on free throws. In this one, Springmeyer takes a bit of a tumble. She gets up just fine.
East still no score in the second half.
We've seen Springboro has really been able to take some big time plays, make a lot work with them. Mackenzie Jones already has 9 points on the game. Addie Martin with 12. It's important that they try to start covering those guys. You never know what kind of plays they can make.
And like I said, East knows who's going to be taking the shots, so they really need to get the ball out of number 23, number 34's hands and force the ball to some other people who maybe haven't scored just as much tonight.
Time is just running out in this one. Lakota East now down by 35. If there is even a sliver of hope, they can get it right here. Bounces off the rim. Another unfortunate shot. A quick sub there. Addie Nelson for Bailey Cumbo on Springboro.
East offense still has no answer, and we are 5 minutes into this third quarter.
More great movement from Springboro. Has Lakota East scrambling to get coverages. And a great play there by Bailey Bacher. Knocks the ball out of bounds, preventing Mackenzie Jones, one of the top scorers in this game, from getting the ball. Back to Mackenzie Jones. Tries to get a pressure, just passes it back to Addie Martin for the 3, off the rim. Bacher now has it for East. She's trying to make a pressure. trying to get something going for this offense. And a beautiful three from the sophomore Isidore McCoon.
And that is exactly what this East offense needed to get some momentum.
Oh, back to East. McCoon again with the ball, trying to get something going there. Passes it back to Bacher. Backed into the corner. Passes it back to Bucher with the pressure for two. Just a bit of a miss off the backboard.
Springboro's coach is not happy on that call.
There was a foul called on Springboro, and now Peyton Bucher lines up to make some shots. One free throw. That's huge there. This team has struggled with free throws in this game. Bucher, another chance now. And she makes them both. Her third and fourth point of the game. Lakota East, maybe a bit of offensive momentum. Great steal there by Macy Hill.
He's able to capitalize on the full court press with a good steal on that play.
Bacher trying to make a push. Passes it back to Audrey Castleman for three. She has a great play on that one.
East has definitely found the momentum. A little late, though, as they're still down 17 points.
And all that offensive momentum. Springboro calls a timeout. We will be back in just one short moment.
Hey Lakota East! I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field to court and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep.
We are back from timeout. Springboro with a throw-in here. Leo Wilhite passes it to Mackenzie Jones. Springboro has a bit of the momentum stolen from them by East. What are they going to need to do to take this all back?
They're going to really need to capitalize on offense. East showing some good defense with a full court press and some really good zone defense.
Great attempt there by Bucher. Passing around. Martin to Jones. Goes in for the pressure. A great trick on the defense. An attempted block. They're going to call it a foul on Mackenzie Jones, who will get some free throw attempts. One good. And that does snap Lakota East's 8-point run. Jones, it's bouncing off the rim, goes in. And Springboro finally gets some points after about a 3-minute downtime and a 5-point slide. Oh, a great play there from Bucher. Out to Castleman. McCoon trying to get something here. Springboro's defense staying strong. Bucher with a pressure. And it's blocked by Addie Martin. And now quickly we are seeing Springboro get back down court. Out to Wilhite. Jones. And they call a foul there on Bailey Bacher. I don't know exactly what I missed there. What did you see anything there, Cooper?
No, I must have also missed that because I did not see any foul on that play.
Yeah, Lakota East is going to call the timeout there. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back in just one moment. Just a quick correction now that we're back. That was a Springboro timeout. And Cooper, yeah, as you mentioned over the break, it seemed like we had some great offensive momentum. Springboro, a well-used timeout. Should give us some insight on that.
East was starting to get a really good offensive possession and then had it spoiled by a bad throw that almost went out of bounds. It would have set up a great 3 for Audrey Kalsterman if she could have made it.
That was Leah Wilhite on the 2. And now Mackenzie Jones going to throw it in for Springboro. Madison Jividen subs out for Kylie Wesco. And now Springboro looking to just put a nail in this coffin if they can. Having this big of a lead with how little time is left could be a dagger in this game. Is there any chance you see of East making a comeback in this one?
It's definitely very slim after being down 21 right now. They've really got to get the offense going here.
And on top of that, I feel like on the defensive level, they got to get something going here for 3. A great 3-point shot from Macy Hill at the buzzer.
Her first of the night.
Heading into the 4th. Springboro 44, Lakota East 26. We will be back in a couple minutes.
I'm Bailey. And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And talk about making history. Ryder Hooks set another new school record for the single season rushing.
4th quarter. This is where legends are made, if I do say so myself. Here we go. Springboro with the ball. Lakota East needs to be basically perfect during this quarter if they want to have a chance at winning. That is out and made for 3 by Lorelei Blair. Springboro just pulling away in this one.
East was starting to build some momentum before the break with that big 3, but just all that taken away by Springboro here.
And you can see why they are one of the best girls basketball teams in the state. They put a lot of pressure. And Thee is going to give that ball to Lakota East on the throw-in. It's just feel like the offense here, they had a bunch of great opportunities to build some momentum that just unfortunately did not come to fruition. And Springboro has just been taking every single opportunity they can and bringing up points with it.
And like you just said, we just saw that on that play. We had a fast break and just can't capitalize on these golden opportunities.
They're going to give Springboro a throw in from the sideline here. 7 minutes left in the game. Out to Leah Wilhite, the sophomore. Addie Martin, Mackenzie Jones. Leah again passing it around, trying to get something here. Lakota trying to stay strong. That one goes out to Addie Martin. Just playing hot potato, it seems. Mackenzie Jones, here she comes. And it is taken away. Bacher with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That was Bacher with the block, and then Macy Hill with the takeaway.
Seems like Springboro is just trying to chew some clock here. 6:23 left in the game, and they have a 21-point lead.
Quick substitution. Amelia Johnson in for Mackenzie Jones. A 2-point made from Isadore McCoon. And just good to see some points being put on the board. Almost a 3 from Audrey Castleman. And already Springboro back down. And a foul called on Bailey Bacher. And it's going to give some free throws to Amelia Johnson. And first one is missed. And both free throws are missed. And Bacher now a chance for a free throw here.
Looks like a jump ball was called there. Position error goes to East.
I think what might be important for East now, this game, it's like a 1% chance of making this comeback. They need to look forward. They need to keep their heads up and look forward to the next game. I mean, their next opponent is going to be Mount Notre Dame, not an easy school to beat. How do you see them approaching that game after a game like this?
Well, like you said, it seems like this game is just about over. Big 3 there, but I would try to see what you can get going offensively, get some momentum leading into the next game, find out who your big scorers are going to be this year.
Absolutely. That was Castleman with the 3, and then Addie Martin for Springboro with the 2. Exchanging points. You definitely want to see more offensive attack. I think the defense has done very solid. Great takeaway there. But I think offensive aggression, as you mentioned, is key to getting back on track, hopefully getting your first win of the season. Couple Lakota East students on the sidelines getting a little emotional about those calls.
And this seems to be the exact opposite of their season opener. They started off that game really strong and then had a slow start, and it seems like the opposite today. Had a slow start and now looking pretty good.
Yeah, I really feel like if East just had maybe another quarter or two, they could definitely turn this one around. We are seeing a lot of momentum from this team. Unfortunately, the clock is not on their side. Hopefully, they could carry this momentum into the next game. Great shot there from Bailey Bacher. That is going to be a timeout called by Lakota East. We will take a quick break.
Hey Lakota East!
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers, and some serious Thunderhawk pride. Let's dive in.
First up, our football team is heading into the playoffs tonight. Let's keep packing the stands and cheering them on as they continue their postseason run.
And
we are back here. 4:21 left. Lakota East, a 16-point deficit. It's going to be a hard comeback to make. We have recently just been talking about what to look towards for their next game in order to try to improve as a unit.
They have been able to cut the deficit a little, but let's see if that is going to be enough to try to maybe get this game within 5 tonight.
Springboro trying to get something going here. I will say this defense has been great in the second half. Been very hard to get something going. McCoon moving upfield, but Jones knocks the ball out of her hands. And Springboro once again has possession. That is something they've been great at all game, the takeaway. And they do call a foul on Audrey Castleman of Lakota East. Springboro gonna get a throw in from the sideline. Looking to get something going. Wilhite to Jones. Passes it back up to Wilhite. An easy 2. And Springboro has crossed the 50-point threshold off of the back of Leah Wilhite. An attempted 3 there from McCoon. Springboro takes it quickly back. And I feel like a lot of takeaways have happened here in this game. Springboro to East. What can they look to do to try to minimize that in their next game?
I think just working on maybe some pass accuracy. There's been some troubles with that tonight, especially pass accuracy that are leading to big shots.
And Springboro will take a timeout. We will once again step away for just a moment.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Natalie. And welcome back to your Sports Spotlight, the place to catch up on all the action from the field, the court, and beyond.
It's been an awesome fall season full of big moments, record breakers.
We are back here from the Hawks' Nest at Lakota East. Maddie Mansardo getting her first varsity playing time of the season out on the court.
And that goes back to what I said earlier. Maybe you try some new players, see who can get it going, and find some momentum heading into the next game.
Absolutely. Feels like we've seen the same 5 or 6 girls on the court all season. Mixing it up could be a key this is a good time to try that out, see what they're able to do before you go into a fresh game coming up.
Springboro has been on a 4-0 run in the past maybe 2 minutes or so. East was really looking good, and then they couldn't get anything going on offense.
A pass out of bounds leads to a Lakota East throw-in with 2 minutes, 7 seconds on the clock. All Panthers are downfield. Bacher trying to make a move, passes it back, and just a complete miss, unfortunately, by McCoon. And a beautiful three there from Addie Parrott of Springboro. That is her second three of the game. And the Springboro, as they have been all game, just continuing to pull away, responding to every single East offensive drive.
Seems like all momentum has been lost for Lakota East. Just can't get anything going on offense, and the defense continuing to struggle here late in the game.
I would like to point out Bella Sturgill has not been on the court since early in the third. It seems that her rough game has caused her to have to sit out the rest if the case is not injury. Now for Springboro, of course this game went exactly how you wanted it to. A very strong fight, never really let East carry their momentum a lot farther. And it has now allowed them to completely change their momentum after their loss last week. Now going into their game against Lebanon, absolutely the kind of momentum you want to have. What could we possibly see from them, maybe, for a Springboro fan?
If I were a Springboro fan, I would be really excited because this offense has looked amazing tonight. So has their defense. They've let up some runs on Lakota East, but overall, just a great game by Springboro.
Springboro trying to add on to their points. They don't care about the clock. They want all the glory. A great block there by Bacher. And Bucher able to take it back. You gotta give the Thunderhawks a lot of credit here. Bucher just misses the shot, but they have still had a lot of heart despite the fact that this game has just been a complete blowout. They have been playing at their uppermost ability for this entire game. Springboro just gonna hold it here, and that will just about do it. From the Hawks' Nest, the final score will be Springboro 56 and the Lakota East Thunderhawks 33. Springboro improves to 1-1. They take on Lebanon next. Lakota East falls to 0-2. Will take on Mount Notre Dame in their next game. Before we go, I would like to thank Butler Tech for providing the equipment. I'd like to thank my crew, Cadence of Kowiak, Evan Oders Ferguson, and Ryan Humphreys. I have been Liam Martin, here with Cooper Oglesby. Have a great night. We hope to